Надеюсь, мемасик всем понравится.
Блин. Еще надо смотреть мемасик.
Блин, ну не хочешь, не смотри.
Пиздут гильдмастер залез, кошмар.
О. Не, я-то посмотрю.
Я сделал еще более нищебродский город, чем Хальмар.
Серьезно?
Да. Так, ладно, все, завязываем с монтой. Идем смотреть Депонию.
Кнопка, которая включает этот.
Did he even wash his hands?
Of course he did. Rufus is very clean.
That's good. I have a very limited supply of water. I just don't like...
But, Grandma, Rufus isn't a peeping Tom.
Так, ну, с ящиком инструментами еще не посмотрели.
Aren't you worried he might...
I trust him completely.
Didn't you tell me that he suffers from an
Давай.
exaggerated
Как
opinion
можно
of
решать
himself?
проблему бедного города в твоем владении? Выполнять квестики, узнавать, что нужно
Those days are
принести
over.
для
Rufus has
торговли.
learned a lot.
Сибирыч, сделать другой город еще более нищебродским.
Rufus seems like a brutal thug to me.
Rufus? Brutal? Never.
Ой, птичку жалко. Ладно. Надежда на то, что станет с городом что-то лучше, на нуле.
I just hope he doesn't turn my whole house upside down.
He's just getting a hammer. How much damage could he possibly do?
Can a person really change so much?
It's very simple. Once burned, twice shy. And Rufus has burned his fingers more than once. He has learned. I would bet the house on it.
Воды-то нет.
Привет, Анша.
Привет, Энши.
All I'm saying is that he seems very clumsy.
Your fears are completely groundless. Rufus has become very careful since his last adventure.
And if he has to use the toilet, then he can do that on the trawler.
Of course, Grandma.
It's just that I have hardly any water left.
He's just getting a hammer.
А воды-то нет.
Угу. Может залезть в ящик с инструментами, может там что-нибудь будет.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well,
Какое-нибудь
Там
полотенце.
пустота.
It's in my tool chest. You're welcome to take it, as long as you promise not to wreak havoc.
Уже
Not me.
поздно. Уже поздно, погром уже случился.
may I interrupt for a moment?
Of course. Did you find the hammer?
Well,
It's your well as long.
not...
Так, слив не работает, потому что нет воды. Из корпуса только что доставалось.
Пиццу.
Well, that roof...
You know what they say. No doubt burns.
О, скатерти
so
можно
hot
попробовать
they can't
закрыть
be
этот
extinguished with
огонь.
a wet tablecloth.
But my tablecloth is as dry as a bone. It would set the whole place on fire in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Grandma, that's just a saying. No one here is going to set anything on fire.
Так, ну-ка.
If that's all true, then he must have turned himself around 180 degrees.
That's how it is. As if someone installed a power inverter in him.
Ох, прости, птичка, но сценаристы гондоны. как и главный герой.
And he shouldn't give John Thomas too much to drink under any circumstances.
Well, if that's all you're worried about,
Something like that can kill a little bird.
Rufus isn't going to drown your bird by accident.
Блин, сука, я из этого отпаду.
Мы уже в нем.
Ну и...
И буду отстрелять там чмошных этих самых, чмошных стреляльщиков на массу.
Absolutely.
Good, good. I have to get by on
Ура,
my
птица
account
живая.
at the end of the month.
Сейчас мы ее вместе со скатертью будем этот. Или ты достанешь ее?
Perhaps I'm worrying unnecessarily. After all, John Thomas is very good at self-defense.
Oh, Grandma Utz, as if that would be at all necessary.
Сейчас же ты завернешь ее в скатерть, да?
You
Да,
almost
да,
have
да.
me convinced, but there is one thing that still worries me. He had better not
Мерзость.
clog my garbage disposal. The blades are so sharp. Things are always getting caught in there.
Oh,
Блять, я сейчас знаю,
Grandma,
что произойдет.
you worry about the silliest things.
Блять, нет.
If you promise me that he will be careful, then everything is all right. Just as long as nothing happens to my John Thomas.
Promise.
Блять.
Then I should apologize. I suppose your Rufus really must have improved.
Well, what do you know? Here it is.
Have you
Мне
found
кажется,
it at
он
last?
прям это самое
Yeah,
преодолевает
sure.
себя.
Certainly took you long
Но сейчас в
enough.
другую
I hope
сторону.
you didn't leave a mess.
Me? No way. But enough chit-chat. Bozo's waiting.
Just relax, Rufus. It's not like anything's on fire.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
То есть, подожди, он просто обернул свою руку, чтобы взять молоток, но при этом не потушил пожар?
By the way, what's that funky smell?
Спустя 8
Rufus,
минут мы
have you
убеждаемся, что
gone
главный герой все
completely
тот
off
же
the deep
гондон.
end? You almost set
Нет.
Grandma Utz's heart on fire.
All for a good cause.
You committing suicide?
No, I'm traveling to Elysium.
But Rufus, we've been through all that. I thought you would finally become reasonable.
Become reasonable? I am reasonable. And that's exactly why my plan is gonna work this time.
What plan are you talking about?
Well, what does it look like?
It looks like a madman's attempt to refute the principle of
Он
action
привязал
and
себя к огромной и
Close
циркулярной
Goodness gracious me.
As soon
пиле.
as I step on these bellows, the cork will hit the three
Шутиха
targets
мне.
one by one. In a spectacular chain reaction, this will cause the rockets to be lit and the safety rope to be cut. I have calculated everything. Just watch and learn. Oh, and keep away from the falling blade if you want to hold on to your fingers.
А, ну тут нет выбора. Хотя не, есть.
You'll see. I will go to Elysium.
Stop it, Rufus. The only thing you will achieve is a spectacular
Нет, к
suicide.
сожалению,
Don't
зрелищного
panic.
самоубийства
I've
не будет.
calculated everything.
А жаль.
Watch your fingers, Doc. As soon as the cork hits the third target, the scale will trigger the guillotine.
It would be insane to believe that will work. But it will be even
Если
more
что-то тут
insane to assume I
сработает,
would
то
be
только
safe.
гильотина точно сработает, док. Я бы это... Я бы поберег свои
Elysium,
пальцы.
here I come.
Да, я бы тоже.
Light the fireworks as soon as the saw blade is in the air. Then they will create enough spin to catapult me
Стоп, что?
directly to Elysium. At the halfway point, eagles will
То есть,
start to fly
ёб
alongside
твою
me.
мать,
with my
как
sketch
все
directly.
плохо.
Second, The cork will ricochet off this pan.
I seriously doubt that. On what do you base this assumption?
Well, I drew a target on it, didn't I?
Oh, heavens.
Ой, блядь.
After the cork ricochets off the other two targets, it will hit exactly here. I've calculated everything precisely.
How did you calculate that?
Well, the way you calculate things. You lie down for a while, and these mathematical formulas come to you in your sleep.
Может быть, он уже давно сдох, и вся эта игра — это его предсмертная агония.
Take a good look.
Rufus, no!
Вряд ли.
Doc. Uh-oh. Doc, that's not a good place for a nap. The Bunsen burner could boil away the water in the vase any minute. And when the scales pan goes up, it will trigger the guillotine. The fuse is already lit. Doc, are you listening? Wake up! Oh, what a bummer. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Save Doc, or go to Elysium. Darn it, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Huh. The gas from the bottle is being blown toward the flames. Unfortunately, it isn't enough to light the gas. Too bad. That would be a cool party trick.
А что у тебя тут еще есть? Фейерверк ты взять не можешь. А, ты можешь...
And whoop! Woof! Perfect body control, as always. Maybe I can scratch a little black powder out of there. That shouldn't affect the flight characteristics of the saw blade, should it? That tickles. Nope, my breath isn't enough to blow the gas into the flame. Too bad. That
Ну и
would be a
снова на
cool
сковородку
party
ложить.
Ну, видимо, да.
Like momentum, I could
Чтобы
catapult
сковородка
the black
катапультировала
powder
пор.
into
И
the
стоп,
air
что?
engine
Зачем?
of the bellows.
Воздухозаборник
Easy
мехов.
and
И
totally
тогда...
If the black powder reaches the flames, it could ignite the gas. And then... there's bound to be an interesting chain reaction.
Ну да.
Whose outcome is
А дальше?
very difficult to predict. What am I waiting for? Oh, it worked! I saved Doc!
Блин, челюсть выбила.
И вот поэтому Элизиум объявил нам войну, потому что он посчитал, что мы дикари стреляем в него циркулярными пилами.
Rufus! Rufus!
Huh? What?
You haven't answered my question. How did you get here? I just don't understand.
That's because there is nothing to understand. The whole story is nothing but one big filthy lie. Almost as filthy as Rufus, but not quite.
Cletus?
Of course it's Cletus. Why would that surprise you? I am not the one who barged in here uninvited.
I have come to save my planet.
Well done, moron. Goal and I had reached an agreement. I was trying to keep the existence of the Deponians a secret from the Council of Elders so that Deponia could be exploded, but Goal convinced me to tell the truth. We were just about to save Deponia. The escape pod was taking us to Elysium. Now, it's useless. We're not going to make it to Elysium, and the Council of Elders will never learn about the Deponians. Bravo, Rufus. That was a stroke of genius.
Don't listen to him, Goal. He's lying through his teeth.
I don't know. His version does sound pretty convincing.
Remember, he's lied to you before.
Ты
The
тоже.
Goal that I know would never have let him get away with it.
That's because you only know one part of Goal, the part that is naive and idealistic.
The Goal that I know is a fighter who will stand up for what she believes in.
But there is a third part as well. and that part sides with me. Isn't that true, Goal?
There is no third part. You tell him, Goal.
I just don't know. I can't remember a thing.
Of course you can't. Thanks to this Fleabag's brilliant intervention, your brain implant has been damaged. It's a habit of his.
I'll fix it. Don't worry.
You still don't get it, do you? We have no use for you here. If you really want to help Goal, then jump. We're directly over the ocean. With a little luck, you may even survive the fall.
No. No, this isn't right.
Oh, come on. Do what is best for Goal.
Кнопка какая-то. А что за плашка? Что это за плашка? А что за плашка вообще?
Ну, плашка.
Можешь его выбросить. Попробуй сохранить.
A shrink ray. That's even better than an ejector seat.
Взрывное приключение.
Ты что тут думать-то, жать надо было?
Awesome! A bear! That's my favorite so far. Huh. Must be the ejector seat after all. And again, the shrink ray.
Короче говоря, что ты тут видишь, то оно с ним то оно и сделает. Типа катапультировать меня или все-таки уменьшающий луч в этого. По-моему, уменьшающий... Или медведя пытаться выдавить тут.
А давай медведя.
Уменьшающий луч, медведя, кресло катапультирования. Последовательно.
Выбираю медведя.
I'm what's best for Goal.
No, don't!
Ha! Nothing. Why? I wonder if...
Uh-oh! No! Goal! You idiot!
Goal! No, 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 no!
You blasted idiot!
Cletus, help me!
Hang on. Don't panic. I'll come and get you. Somehow.
Do you finally realize the damage you're doing?
Cletus!
Don't panic. I'll get you.
Why don't I do everyone a favor and kill you right here?
I'm
Да,
coming,
да,
Goal.
убей, убей!
Hang in there.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm on my way.
Watch out! The rope's going to break at any moment!
What are you doing? Did
Ну,
you
держится
really think
так.
you could get away like
Типа...
that?
А, да, это же, по сути, такой параллельно натянутый канал
No!
поверхности.
В трос выстрелил, понятное дело.
Еблан.
Oh dear, what have I
Криворукий.
I still can't believe he really did that.
No need to.
Поздравляю, у нас,
Really, he's just like a wombat.
у нас теперь два идиота.
But he always lands on
All the others. I know. What is that noise?
Ну, кстати, очень интересно, что не смог попасть в здоровенного Руфуса, но смог попасть в такой маленький канатик.
that were gold. The next we could expect.
Я тебе показывал, как это самое... Как у меня лучники стреляют.
Rufus.
Ouch.
Здорово, ебать. Давно не виделись.
Everything's ready for detonation, Bailiff. Acknowledged, Chief Blaster. Anything else? Are there no new instructions? We can start the countdown now. I appreciate your eagerness, but this is not a training maneuver. This is about destroying the zone around the Rust Red Sea before we blow up the entire planet. I see, Bailiff. Stop interrupting me. I know very well what is at stake here. Do you think I wasn't aware of all the implications? It is true. Inspector Cletus has not yet reached Elysium. We can only guess what kept him, but as long as there is still hope that he will complete his task, we need not worry. Until then, I don't want to hear about any countdowns. Do you understand? Yes, I do, Bailiff. Cletus is going to succeed. He will convince the Council of Elders that there is no sentient life on Deponia. And, if he should fail, then we shall see to it that the planet is indeed uninhabited. Dismissed. I have too many worries of my own to deal with your moral misgivings, so get out! Out, I say! Yes, sir. Where the devil is Cletus?
Судя по тому, что он бичуган, у него ничего не получилось никогда. Ну, в принципе, это и не удивительно.
Но, к сожалению, он прожил долго.
Это да.
Ты про кого?
Про Руфуса.
Это не Руфус разве поет?
Не похож?
Похож. Просто постарше и с бородой.
I think I ought to fire my chiropractor.
Да, твоего костоправа надо канонизировать, блядь. Собрать тебе после всего этого.
A note from Bozo, that old pirate.
Канонизировать как святого или сразу как бога?
Good morning, lazy bones. Doc took Gold to his office. Huh, finally someone who uses his brain. She wasn't feeling all that well. Yada, yada, yada. Blood from her ears. Blah, blah, blah. You can find me in the tavern. Tavern? Now that sounds promising. Huh, there's something else. Don't forget to go and see Doc. He needs your help. Why can't they ever manage without me? I would love to claim that I don't rummage around in trash, but who am I kidding? After all, this is Deponia. Bleh, slimy. Oh, that is disgusting.
Ну, вообще, если что-то лежит в мусорке на Депонии, то я бы это вообще постарался трогать даже 6-метровой палкой.
What's this?
Люцифера, возвращающего зло в мир раз за разом. Предполагает Тенше.
Так.
Погоди, а ее можно съесть?
Not without gold. It's still good. It's still good.
Не, нельзя.
Блин.
Он же не протух еще, ты чё? Не получится его отравить таким образом.
Nothing beats a fresh breeze from the sea. The smell of freedom and adventure.
Очень, кстати, очень чистое море для мусорного.
And Tony's mother?
Ну да.
Shh, you're scaring the fish.
Rotten fish. Close enough. But this native presents a welcome opportunity to make use of my cosmopolitan tactfulness and my linguistic skills. Me, Rufus, where I find lab belong to Doc.
Are you talking to me, ape man? We put maps up for people like you.
You mean heroes passing through?
I mean people we prefer not to talk to.
Hey, just so you know it, I have an excellent sense of direction. I don't need your stinking maps.
So what you looking at it for?
I'm not looking. I'm just shooting it a contemptuous glance. Doc's office is in the industrial park. But where's the tavern? Ah, well, who cares? I guess I'll go see Doc first then. I can look around the town later. First, can't have the old coot grabbing all the credit for himself.
Какая понятная карта. Очень хорошая.
Кетч. Лезь туда, Руфус, лезь, лезь. Нет, нет, не закрывай, лезь туда. Мудила.
What an ugly nest. It must belong to an extremely ugly bird.
Покорми
I'm
птичку.
gonna have to brood on this idea.
Меня интригуют вот эти 3 вопроса.
Тут везде вопросы. Мы вот тут, видимо, часть 2. Изучение локации.
Never touch stuff that's of strangers
Мгм.
already
Ну, может
had
быть,
in
кстати.
their rear end. White, of all things, the wet blanket among colors. I'll show him who the superior species is around here.
Я
Нет,
ставлю на...
добрался до-
Я ставлю на
What a
псину.
cute little doggy you are.
Ну, очевидно, псина.
Pardon? My name is Cleverbite. I'm an autonomous, cybernetically highly developed service unit, programmed to perform
На
complex
обеспечение
security
безопасности,
tasks.
поэтому прямо сейчас я раздеру
Oh,
тебя
such
нахрен.
an amusing name for a robodog.
I will not suffer such indignities. Through the neuronal connection of computer circuits with organic cerebral matter, I am capable of processing more than 3,000
Сворачивание мира.
operations per second.
Can you sit up and beg?
Perhaps not, but I could sit up and grab something until you beg me to let go.
You know, you've got quite an attitude for a cyber whatever mongrel, but I'm pretty sure that your bark is worse than your bite.
Do you hear me barking then?
I don't know. All I can hear is
Nerdy ramblings.
I'll ask Doc to make you a cyber muzzle.
To do that, you would need to get past me, right?
I'm not going to allow some stupid mutt to block my path.
Actually, I'm a superior cybernetic.
Superior.
Let me show you who is superior here.
Ай.
Down.
I am not sure I have comprehended your intention.
That's because you're only a silly dog.
It might help if you could talk in complete sentences.
Эй-ей-ей-ей-ей.
Down, boy.
Bravo. With a little more effort, you might indeed be capable of forming an entire sentence.
Piece of cake. I hereby demand that you perform the act of down.
Good boy.
У
But
него
I'm
мозг
still not sure what you're really
электризироваться
trying to tell
начинается.
me.
Мы его заклиним, что ли?
Down, down.
Ну, видимо,
see?
да.
Сам сел.
Like this.
This guy cracks me up.
Ну да, он подсказывает.
Let me through. I have to see Doc.
Oh, but I can't do that. If I let you through, my designation as a watchdog would be completely compromised.
And if you don't, you'll be completely compressed. I think you're forgetting who's the superior species here.
Then why don't you simply show me?
Will you please let me in?
That sounds better already. But I didn't quite get the third word you said.
Please,
Talk directly into the audio interface.
if you insist. Please, 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 please!
Stop it! Oh, please, stop! You're overloading my circuits!
Who's a good robot dog?
I need to think about that one. Your mother, perhaps?
You rotten!
Блин, не
Кот
перегружай.
красный, кот красный.
What? You're giving up already? How disappointing.
Hey, look what I've got! And now, be a good dog and fetch the stick. What's wrong? Fetch the stick, or are you too stupid?
Yes, exactly. That's it.
Fetch that stick.
No.
You go fetch that stick now. Attaboy.
If you're so fond of that stick, why don't you go get it yourself? And if you're a good boy, I might even let you pass.
Сейчас я принесу ему палку и его замкнет.
Go on. I just threw a stick, and you are a dog. So, what do dogs do in a case like this?
I wait for you to make an even bigger fool of yourself?
No, wrong. You fetch the stick. Or are you too stupid? Wait. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, boy. You didn't really just do that, did you? I can't take it anymore.
Блин, не выйдет все-таки не выйдет.
Hey, look. And what's wrong? Or are you?
Yeah, that's...
Блин, нет,
So
это просто повторяет. Так, ручка тут явно не поможет.
Hey!
Ну,
We'll see if he's still laughing when I shut his tin trap for him.
его
Hey,
можно изолентой
look what
провод
I
связать.
got!
Ну, а наживка ему явно не...
We'll hey, look.
Ну, чтобы это самое наживка сработала, нужно на что-то это наживлять.
But
Мы ж не будем этого тролля железного на халяву кормить.
Oh, boy.
will you let me pass now?
I'm afraid I can't. I am programmed to stay in front of this door.
Stupid.
What? How?
Так, ну значит надо пройтись по другим локациям, глянуть, что тут еще есть. В печи явно ничего нет, в гнезде, в яйце. И вот ящик с подушкой безопасности.
According to the delivery note, the...
Запасная подушка безопасности для гондол. Зачем она?
I have no... They're always... I
Ладно,
can look
пошли
around the
туда.
town first. Can't
А,
have the...
это в город? И это
I
в
can look
город?
around the first.
Блин,
Can't
это
have
в
the...
город. Так. Так.
А рыбу в печь возможно засунуть?
И чем мы будем ее жарить?
I can barbecue on the glowing... Hey, I should remember...
Барбекю мы жарим позже.
This would... But that's a... Besides, I hope to... This would... But that's a... Besides...
Так, может яйцо ты этой палкой схватишь? Нет, ты его вообще не будешь трогать никоим образом.
А если же то, что у тебя в инвентаре посоединять, попробовать?
Нет, тут такое ощущение, что что-то не хватает.
All this I...
Нет, хватает. Изолированная палка. И зачем она нам? Умнокусу дать?
Попробовать. Ну, либо умнокусу,
Либо в гнездо пихать.
Look what I've got.
либо покрасить в белый.
And now, be a good... Or are you...
Yes, that's it.
Fetch... Wait, but...
Oh, boy.
Maybe the fic.
Робособака умнее, чем наш персонаж. Впрочем, не сильно удивительно, потому что умнее, чем наш персонаж, некоторые камни.
Да уже было на бис.
That barking trash can, but I'll show him. I mean, what, oh, whatever. Some ingenious shock. Because, oh, come on, Rufus. Black wood with flame, and maybe it. Now
ну он
he's
же
in
её
for a
облизывает.
nasty shock. Hey, what's wrong? Are you giving up?
Yes, you were right. This stick business is just too much for me.
You stupid muddy cur. Here, like this. You put the stick in your mouth.
Oh boy, I can't take it anymore. Oh boy,
Ну, все, закончилось, похоже.
Oh boy, 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 oh boy.
Трупак не взять, жаль.
F.
Он
Мы решили
сдох от
самого
смеха, не
харизматичного.
самая плохая смерть.
Слушай,
Самого харизматичного персонажа.
Stop playing around with the equipment and come in.
решили самого харизматичного персонажа.
Hey, Doc.
Rufus.
На самом деле, все, что он делал, это ржал над нами.
Назови минусы.
At last, Goal really almost bought it this time.
But, as I can see, you have everything under control. I'll, go look for Bozo then. He mentioned a tavern.
Her implant has been badly damaged. I need to operate right away. There is only one problem. The data cartridge is not going to survive the procedure.
I take it that's a bad thing?
Well, yes. Her entire mind is stored on the thing. Her memory, her character.
The Ascension code.
Почему ты
I
хранится
can
весь ее разум?
save the data, but I need a bunch of empty cartridges.
And these
Ну,
cartridges
типа,
are
это
hard to
она робот,
obtain?
что ли? Или чё?
Not really.
Ну,
This is the
киборг, видимо.
floating black
Потому что вот,
market, after
вся ее
all.
память вот
There's
на этих
nothing you
имплантах.
can't get here. And
Даже для
brain
киборга
implants
это
are
снова у
currently
киборга есть
all great.
мозг.
I
Ну,
installed
как
another
минимум,
one just the other
он
day.
может
You
работать
will
как бы
find the
параллельно, но
cartridges
при этом
in
мозг
the
должен быть.
gadget shop.
What?
А, это похоже на какого-то
Why me?
робота.
Because I need to get ready for the surgery.
And I need to
Если
familiarize
честно, с вами
myself
специфика
with the
стиль
local
сработал так, мы
circumstances.
предполагали, но
Bozo
так, как
said
нам нужно.
something about a tavern?
Rufus.
Привет, Великий, да.
All right,
Да,
all right.
примерно так это и
So I
работало.
get those cartridges in the gadget shop?
It's right
про
by the
собаку?
harbor, outside the city gate.
Мгм.
Just have them charged to my account. But make very sure that you get the good.
Бери хороший
The
картридж и
cheap
возьмет
ones
такое
are bound to
говнище.
cause problems.
Oh, it's your money.
Неважно, что его деньги, он возьмет такое говнище.
Chew first.
That was a reminder that you.
Okay, remind.
Rufus.
It's okay.
В ящиках нельзя, но отвертку спиздить можно. В морозильник
не-
можно.
А он не заметил просто.
Так, ладно, верну как было, не буду. Гондон перс, не я. О, акула, прикольно.
Not necessarily. I've got.
Согласен, пёселя жалко. Умер ни за что. За смех. Умер за смех.
Зато мы знаем, что у него была веселая жизнь.
We're talking to the three-headed platypus behind you.
Ну, жизнь не факт. А вот смерть точно.
been watching you.
We know what you're planning.
Oh yeah? Seems like you know more than I do.
News spreads fast in the floating black market. You've got something very valuable there.
It mustn't fall into the wrong hands.
And your hands would be the right ones?
Let's just say we're friends.
We're the good guys.
We fight against oppression by the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
The Organon is planning something
Something unspeakable.
so unspeakable that we cannot talk about it.
We've got to go.
We've already said too much.
But we'll be back.
Then we'll get what is rightfully ours.
Do not talk about this to anybody.
Keep your back to the wall.
And do not forget who your true friends are.
Death to the Organon.
Death to the Organon.
What was that all about?
Видимо, тут все-таки изучение.
Нет, так он же сказал, в гавани за городскими воротами.
What's that? Great. Hey, hello? What do you mean, bleh, the nerve?
Вот это выглядит как городские ворота.
Стоп, гондольер? Подожди, гондольер был
Да.
очень похож на этого
Да,
хера.
да, да.
Да, вот.
Yoo-hoo! What is that sheet music?
La musica si fa volare. È una canzone molto romantica. La 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 la.
Calzone.
Prego.
Can't you sing something else for a change?
Con piacere. Ma sfortunatamente, but isn't too bad. I have just uno singolo
Ну,
spartito.
неплохо спрогрессировал в пении, да?
Musical città, comprende?
Some of it. Do you really have to keep rowing through the canals and singing?
Cantare, ma sì. I needed to drive off the... How do you say?
Boredom?
Rats.
Ah, well, now that makes sense. Cool gondola.
Sì, sì. Questo cabrio molto confortabile con tutto extra speciale.
With all the extras? What extras?
Airbag?
I don't mean to worry you, but the Organon is planning to blow up Deponia.
No apprensione. Tanto vari. Con una bella canzone on your lips. All is gonna be bene in the end.
А, типа,
Nothing's
неважно,
gonna
все
be
равно
bene.
умрем.
The whole planet is gonna go
Ну,
kablooey.
типа.
So I will sing fin all'ora. La 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 la.
Ла-ла-ла-ла.
Brother, I hope they hurry up with their explosion.
Ток, мы
Arrivederci.
нашли твоего соперника.
What that mean?
Nothing.
And who have we here? Well, if it isn't the newcomer that everyone's talking about.
They're
За звание
talking
самого
about me.
хренового
High
певца.
time, too. All those stories of my heroic deeds are actually quite
Наоборот.
We're not interested in fairy tales. You've got something that we want.
tough. Good looks is something you're born with.
We are talking about the secret ascension codes.
The ascension codes? Over my dead body. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Uh-oh. Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Ow! Ow! Oh! Ouch! Oh! Ow! Ow! Oof! Ow! No!
О, за что его пиздят? Ну, как бы, не то чтобы было не за что, но...
He hasn't got the money. I guess he isn't as stupid as he looks. So what do we do now? We'd better report this to Donna.
Oh. Lots of friendly people here. Maybe I should tone it down a bit.
Ты же понимаешь, насколько это провальная идея?
Что провальная идея?
Вести себя потише.
You are being served by Chapomat 2000. How may I help you?
Yeah, Doc sent me to get a set of cartridges.
Of course, we currently offer 2 different brands. The first is Platinum Proof Professional. They are somewhat more expensive, but of better quality. There is a cheaper kind as well. Cowboy Dodo's Jolly All-Purpose Cartridges. Their quality may not be top of the line, but they come with a free colorful lollipop.
Леденец. Блять, он
lollipop?
херовый купит за
So which brand do you
леденец.
prefer?
Пидорас. А, хух. Хух.
And those are really the good cartridges?
Of course.
Блять.
Remember, Goal's mind is at stake here.
Ой, какой же он гандон. Ой, блядь, пиздец, сука. Ай. А еще и кретин мог сказать: запишите, дорогие картриджи, и леденец на счет дока, сука. Ой, пизда.
Did it work?
I'm not sure. Something's not right.
Rufus? I might have known. Why does the same question pop up in my mind every time I set eyes on you?
Who's that good-looking guy in the snappy overcoat?
Where am I?
Because the aura of my magnetism is befuddling your sense of orientation.
Seriously, where did you drag me off to this time? And what is that awful smell?
This is the floating black market. You're safe here.
Safe. Rufus, I was on my way to Elysium.
Well, yes, you were, but with the wrong guy.
Cletus wanted to help me.
And you trust that lying slime bag?
Yes, who I am more likely to trust? My fiancé or his cheap imitation?
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up? I wake up only to find myself in some stinking torture chamber. That's what's up with me. I'm already itching all over just because I'm forced to breathe this foul, polluted air. I'm about to be sick. I need to get out of here.
На воздухе не лучше.
She seems to be pretty mad.
Not really. I just have a certain effect on explosive women.
What, lighting the fuse?
Yeah, very funny. But she actually did seem a little
Кстати, сейчас
volatile.
ее украдут.
Are you sure
Логично,
you didn't mess her
блядь.
up somehow?
I think I might be able to
Ну и
explain.
можно было обойтись без
Some
этого спойлера.
information wasn't
Хоть это и
written to the
логично.
cartridge, almost as if we had used the cheap ones.
Not
А
as
это не
cheap as your
спойлер.
excuses.
Her mind
Это чисто,
appears to
это
be
чисто
split 3 ways.
предположение.
So the woman who just stomped out of the lab is only a part of Goal?
And not the most agreeable part, I hope.
Come on, Doc. I thought you were an expert.
It is nothing that I can't fix, but for that I need all 3 cartridges, including the one that is currently inserted in her implant. Also, I cannot operate without the consent of the patient. Therefore, all 3 parts of Goal must cooperate before I can go ahead with the surgery.
Oh yeah, judging from her mood, she'll be positively enthusiastic about you flipping open her skull again.
Agreed. Maybe you had better start with a different part of her character.
Huh?
Take the 2 cartridges that are still in the output hopper. And this thing.
What is it? A remote control?
Not quite. See that compartment in the back? Just insert one of the other cartridges and press the button when you're close to Goal.
That's what I said, a remote.
It's more complicated than that. Data's written to a buffer and...
And I can zap back and forth between 2 characters.
No. Yes. Something like that, but
Just like a remote.
just like a remote.
Cool. I wish I'd had one of these for Tony.
Hurry up, Rufus. The longer the fragments of her character get used to their independence, the more difficult it will become to talk them into having that surgery done. Go find Goal, and persuade her. All 3 parts of her. I will prepare everything else here in the meantime.
All right, here we go.
А, куда?
И он снова все залажает.
Несомненно.
Welcome to you are how many? Why is the pedestal over there empty? It is not empty. What you cannot see there is the golden dragon of invisibility, the most powerful gadget on Deponia. Golden dragon of invisibility? It may be hard to believe, but it is really there. A beautiful object, lavishly ornamented. And its powers are beyond imagination, but touching it is absolutely prohibited. I think I can only just hold myself back. Very much appreciated. Are you a robot? The gadgeteer constructed me so I could help him
Попробуй
run the
тронуть.
shop. Smart move. Where is he now? This information is irrelevant. I am completely autonomous. I wonder what became of the gadgeteer. We have no idea. We have been looking for him for months. We? Yes, we are very worried about him, his wife, and I. So, the gadgeteer is married? Yes, Camilla is a wonderful lady. I am with her every day, lending her support. These must be hard times for her. She should not grieve for a husband who left her in the lurch. She should just look ahead. People are so unreliable, aren't they? That is what I have been telling Camilla for months. By now she thinks I am right. Robots are so much more reliable, she says. What kind of things do you sell here? At Gilligan's Gadget Garden, we offer the most amazing equipment in all of Deponia. Go ahead and browse at your leisure. You are welcome to try out a few gadgets. But please remember to put back the merchandise before you leave the shop. But of course. What do you take me for? My CPU has calculated an 86% probability of an imminent attempt at shoplifting. What?
Плохо
Now
считает.
that's outrageous. Based
Да.
on what? Based on several factors. The way you are dressed, for example. I'll just be on my way then. Please come again soon. I am very sorry, sir, but the golden dragon of invisibility is not a floor model. I didn't even touch it. I just wanted to stretch my fingers and... All right, all right. Playing the lottery has nothing to do with luck. All you need is an infallible system. Huh, the Lottomat doesn't seem to understand my system. An excellent choice, sir. Please do not forget to return the merchandise to its proper place before leaving the store. I'd better keep the some fee. Here goes nothing.
Очки надень.
The sunglasses of eternal darkness. Looks like normal sunglasses, just that the lenses are covered in black paint. Cool. Goal is bound to be impressed.
Погоди,
И тебе
я не
вопрос.
знаю, у меня есть безумная идея.
Да-да.
Ну-ка.
Попробуй предложить картриджи засунуть в шредер.
Goal's mind has already been shredded enough today.
I am
Ну
very
ладно.
sorry, sir. The destruction of sample items is not permitted.
Rats! Then why is the shredder even here?
I am very... But the floor models...
I have no... All right.
Так.
Значит, потом это как-то можно вынести.
Конечно можно, конечно можно.
Все вынесем. Боль, побои, унижение.
3 is small, but nothing like my epic.
Можно было еще тронуть шляпу, которая висела.
Да, уже не важно. Или тронуть сходить.
Да, можно. Ты лучше тронь. Мне кажется, ее можно потом засунуть вместо шляпы.
Нет, а что за шляпа где?
Которая на причале рядом с рыбаком на столбе висит.
Это ведро.
А, ну, ведро.
Ну хоть и миску на голову надеваешь, уже неплохо.
Бля.
Вариант с подменой мне интересен. Насколько этот робот этот.
Тупой.
I better keep this some feet.
Блин, нет.
Ну ладно.
What is it this time? I told you, I don't lend stuff to no one. So don't complain when you get a cup of cyanide instead of milk. What the? Who are you?
I would like a knife.
In your gut or in your eye? You can have both.
Do you think that's the smartest way to treat a potential customer?
You? A potential customer? Ha! Just look at you! You should be glad I haven't shot you yet, with the emphasis on yet.
Стреляй, стреляй, стреляй.
What have you got on offer?
My specialty today is cuts and stab wounds for obnoxious visitors.
Holy crap on a cracker. I think I lost my way.
Yeah, I think so too. But I've got good news for you. It's not gonna happen anymore in the future.
Because then I'll know my way around?
Because you won't be able to walk, that's why.
I guess I'll be on my way then.
Yeah, don't even think about bugging me again.
А то ты меня пристрелишь? Давай.
Blasted religious soap! If you want me to make... What the... What do you want? Yeah, don't even...
Блин, да на тебе даже патронов жалко, сука.
Great, now the pipe's closed. But it didn't do me any good. I'd better leave it open. And keep it in the... Hello? Testing. Attention, attention. This is an important announcement. A comet is approaching the floating black market. I repeat. A comet is approaching the floating black market. In order to avoid panic, you should consider...
Возможно, это потом понадобится.
Да, конечно, все потом понадобится. Это же в этом плане это нормальный квест. А, ну в общем, мы навернули круг, мы молодцы.
А знаешь, что мы не нашли?
Гол.
Правильно.
В аптеке, возможно.
Yoo-hoo!
What? Where?
So, what do you sell here?
What does it look like?
Well,
No, seriously, what does it look like? I'm blind, you know.
I see mostly mind-altering substances, illegal drugs, and questionable medications.
Oh, good. That's all right then. This is my drugstore, apparently. How may I help you?
I would like to buy something.
That's good. That's very good. What will it be?
What's in that bottle back there?
Undiluted ethanol with eggs, please? Tastes all right, really. I used to drink that a lot until I was eventually no longer able to find the bottle.
I would like a +5 healing potion.
Стемнело. Прям как у него в
Sold out,
глазах.
but I have some antidotes on sale.
Nah, never mind. I'll save my money then. Have you got any sedatives?
Yes, but you need a prescription.
I've got a prescription right here.
Док, ты знал, что это можно употреблять?
You tore from your coat.
Are you quite sure about that?
Что?
Listen, I may be blind, but I'm
Спирт с
not
антифризом.
Well, maybe you should get a second.
Употреблять можно все что угодно. Вопрос, сколько раз ты сможешь
Are you
употребить,
giving away
прежде чем
anything
отдашь
free?
коне.
Not
Ну или
really.
прежде чем не
No, but I
сможешь
thought
найти
to use a
бутылку.
sample of this new plant. It contains various mind-altering substances that have never been tested on humans. Incredibly dangerous. Absolutely illegal. And the
Внучек,
possible
тихонько
side effects are
подойди,
both
хлебни
unpredictable
самогона,
and
пока бабка не
But it's
видит.
free.
Деда, от твоего
Yes,
самогона в
but
семье
in that
уже
case,
никто
can I
не
have
видит.
Not so fast. You can only have the cucumis agnito in exchange for a free
Блин!
What?
cucumis
Денатуратик,
agnito,
однако.
the cucumber of revelation. The active ingredient is in its juice.
Чё?
Unfortunately, the shell is very hard.
Hard shell, dangerous content, unpredictable
Денатуратик.
side effects.
Денатурированный
Oh, just
спирт.
like me. Won't you let?
Only from the.
But I don't.
Neither. It's prom.
No, it's not.
When I took my break, I tested a new lab.
And you took the what for?
Ever
Чаще
heard of
всего
Grail? Also,
метиловый.
Gulliver's Tavern is always.
No.
You get.
You're blind? How come?
Let's put it like this. I should have read the directions for use while I still could.
Wait a minute. What is that? Boo boo boo! Peekaboo!
Get lost.
I'm new here. Are there any sites you would recommend?
Посмотреть.
I'm blind. Just in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey, nobody's perfect. Nobody but me.
Ну ты и гондон.
From here, you know, you got a
Шикарный
great view
вид.
of the marketplace.
Ой,
That
блядь.
explains a lot of the noises I've been hearing lately.
What do you hear then? Any news or exciting rumors?
Sorry to disappoint you, but that rhythmic background music drowns out everything, except for occasional cheering coming from the arena.
I'd noticed that music too.
I wish it were possible to switch it off somehow. Too bad I've run out of earworm repellent.
What's up with that arena?
I've been wondering about that myself. All I know is that it's a cauldron-shaped pit in the center of the marketplace. Some kind of sporting competition.
Так, уважаемый, что-то меня немножко
involving platypuses, I
самое
think, and
клонит.
water.
Я, наверное,
Yes.
И я тогда пойду. Как раз сейчас. Не будем дотягивать до полутора. Нормально.
See you later.
Не нашли гол, конечно, нехорошо, но на самом деле этого идиота мне на сегодня хватит.
Expired tranquilizers. Huh, better than nothing.
Всем спасибо, всем пока. Мудак остался мудаком. Мудаком
Да.
он сдохнет.
да. Кстати, ты когда Blasphemous будешь тыкаться? У тебя 8,5 часов этой херни.
Пока не планировал.
И еще 1,5 хабаба из Ю.
Сепа, сколько тебе надо забросить? Чтоб ты...
Много. Очень много.
Не, ладно, ты ж вторую часть не смотрел еще.
Вторую пока не смотрел, так что еще поглядим вторую. Может, вторая прям сильно лучше. И это только
Ну-
то, что от ДВ. А еще, извините меня, есть 4 часа Dwarf Fortres от Просторно.
Да должен,
и-
как земля колхозу, знаю я. Отстань.
Отстань.
В смысле, блядь, отстань?
Тебя там нету.
Че добавим?
А это самое... А пинок от крающей ноги партии, он как бы есть.
Нога летит ко мне, но я улетаю первым. Бам!